Presented by Capital.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the NCAA softball selection show. A lot of teams waiting to hear their destination for postseason. So y'all come on in, and it's about to get started. Here we go. We're about to.
It means that we're one of the teams who gets to play.
You have a chance to compete for a national championship.
We'll see if Mississippi State gets selected to play in the postseason. So y'all come on in, and we'll a chance to see where everybody goes, and who wants a chance to see who's gonna make it to Omaha and win a championship. So it's fun times. Postseason's here. Postseason's here. The time of the year where win or go home, pretty much. So
42 years of the Women's College World Series. For the last 19 of them, we've been playing in the championship series and seeding teams from 1 to 16, and they get to host first round action.
we're about to see who's in the postseason for softball. So y'all come on in, subscribe, follow, and we'll see if personally my Mississippi State Bulldogs gets a chance to play some postseason softball. So who y'all think's gonna get in?
We're also going to find out if all 13 SEC teams get in and who hosts, and what kind of mid-major magic can we expect in the coming days and weeks. We're going to start with you, Jess, because it's never happened before, and the Oklahoma Sooners are going to try for that fourth straight national championship. We'll find out what their road looks like.
Yeah, well, that's probably the biggest question.
We're about to see. About to see who gets in or not. Can Mississippi State have a chance to go to Omaha and win a championship? We're going to be pulling hard for them. Best time of the year, postseason. So we will see who gets their name called. So y'all come on in and chat it up. I think the top. All right, so 64 teams, 16 national seeds. The regional and super regionals May 17th. So that's next Friday.
So it is time to find out who hosts and who hits the road. Here we go, jumping right in. The overall
Here we go.
seed in the field, the Texas Longhorns.
The Texas Longhorns. The Texas Longhorns are the number 1 seed. The number 1 seed. Texas Longhorns. They go against the Siena Saints. 16 seed.
Who else is headed to the Austin Regional? How about the Red Flash of St. Francis?
The Austin Regional is St. Francis.
They'll play Friday night on ESPN. plus against the Northwestern Wildcats.
They'll play the Northwestern Wildcats. This all starts Friday. So,
home runs and ERA with slugger Kansas Robinson leading the charge. So, Smitty, that's how the Austin Regional looks, led by Texas.
Yeah, this Texas team is
the Texas Longhorns are the number 1 seed.
The ability to hit for power as well as speed. 3 hitters over 400. Mia Scott, Ashton Maloney, Reese Atwood, they can just smash the ball. 82 stolen bases as a team. And how about 5 amazing...
Could Texas Longhorns win a championship?
All right, fill that in the upper left part of your bracket. We're going to go down to the lower right for the number 2 seed in the tournament. The Oklahoma Sooners.
The Oklahoma Sooners are the number 2 seed.
For the Northern Regional, and they'll get underway Friday night on ESPNU. Going for an 8th next.
They'll be playing.
Under Patty Gasso's direction with that championship mindset.
They'll be playing
Friday night against the Vikings of Cleveland State.
Cleveland State.
Horizon League Championship earlier today.
They'll play Cleveland State.
Melissa Holderpool. Also, heading to the Norman Regional, the Terriers of Boston University.
Boston University.
Riding a 26-game unbeaten streak. They haven't lost since April 2nd. They're heading back to Norman for the 2nd time in their postseason history, led by Casey Ricard, their star pitcher.
And Boston University will play
5:30 against the Oregon Ducks out of the Pac-12.
the Oregon Ducks out of the Pac-12.
Assistant Melissa Lombardi. They head to town led by Kai Lucia and Ariel Carlson for the Pac-12 and the Big 12 getting together in that one.
You're talking about the most successful senior class in Division I history. And they've got 10 of them. They're led on their pitching staff with Kelly Maxwell. They've got 5 in their lineup. And Coleman, Jennings, Hanson, Boone, and Brito. They'll lead the way. They're going to hit you, outscore you. That's what they've done all season long. And it makes this team unique. How much they're offering from under. All right, we're going to stay on the right side of the bracket with the number 3 overall seed. And it's the regular season champions of the Southeastern Conference, the Tennessee Lady Vols, staying at home.
Number 3 is Tennessee.
In Knoxville with Kiki Malone.
Knoxville Regional.
And that outstanding pitching staff led by Coach of the Year, Karen Weekly. They will be at home.
They're going to play
On ESPN Plus. Against the first timer, welcome to the Dayton Flyers.
the Dayton Flyers.
Don't look.
Tennessee versus Dayton.
They did not allow a single run en route to that A-10 championship. And sure, that is Chuck Williams from their top star. Who else is heading to Knoxville? How about the Red Hawks of Miami? So we got
Miami, Ohio.
they could set single-season records as a team and as a hitter with turning speed.
Miami of Ohio.
Bang for the buck for the Red Hawks. They will open up Friday at noon Eastern on ESPN Plus against the Virginia Cavaliers. Wahoo for the Wahoos.
The Virginia Cavaliers.
Avery also could have been SEC Pitcher of the Year. They hit the long ball too. I mean, they have an absolute star in center field as their leadoff hitter and keeping the boys. And then don't sleep on the power of Jada Cooney and Riley West. This team can pack some punch. One of the best home run teams in the country, not one two times. Back over to the left side of your bracket, you've seen 2 from the Big 12. How about 2 from the SEC? The 4 seed with a massive finish to the regular season and the SEC tournament. We're going to Gainesville with the
Florida University. Florida University. Florida Gulf Coast. They'll be playing Florida Gulf Coast. Florida versus Florida Gulf Coast. Florida Atlantic. Florida Gulf Coast, Florida Atlantic plays. South Alabama.
Yeah, Florida is one of those teams that has been trending up. They have done outstanding at the end of the year. SEC tournament champion Skylar Wallace and company doing it all. Corby Otis, Kendra Foley. How about this year's SEC Player of the Year and Jocelyn Harrison? This team has up a ton of runs. Two really good freshmen pitchers, Rock and Brown doing it in the circle. Pretty good. All right, that's a look at Florida. How about the number 5 overall seed? And what a season for the Big 12 that continues into the
Oklahoma State is the number 5 overall seed. Oklahoma State is the number 5 overall seed. Who they'll play? Northern Colorado. Northern Colorado and Oklahoma State. Friday at 5:30 Eastern on ESPN Plus. Michigan Wolverines. Michigan Wolverines. The Kentucky Wildcats. Michigan versus Kentucky. They're in. Kentucky's in. That's 3. Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky Wildcats versus Oklahoma State. Well, Kentucky Wildcats versus Michigan. The UCLA Bruins are the 6th seed. They'll be going against the Grand Canyon Antelopes. San Diego State. San Diego State. Aztecs. The Hokies. Virginia Tech. Hokies. My Brady. That's Tom Brady's daughter. UCLA versus Grand Canyon. San Diego State versus Virginia Tech. in the Los Angeles Regional. Missouri, the Columbia Regional. The Columbia Regional. I'm getting this, I'm getting that, Omaha. Missouri is a 7th seed going against Omaha Mavericks. Indiana. Pac-12. Washington Huskies. Washington Huskies. Indiana versus Washington and Missouri versus Omaha in the Columbia Regional.
Name it, they've got great arms in the circle, but they also have senior leadership in Jenna Lard, Alatano, and Maddie Gallagher. And oh, by the way, don't forget about the freshman over at first base, Abby Hay. She can swing it as well. This is a really complete Tiger team. All right, here we go with the last one. You win, you stay home for the Supers, and you enjoy the lovely weather in the Bay Area at the Stanford Regional Smith Stadium in Palo Alto. The 8th seed is the Stanford Cardinals.
Stanford Regional.
World Series team last year led by Nigeria, Canada.
The Stanford Regional is the 8th seed.
They're going to start their road to the World Series with the Gales of St. Mary's on Friday.
The Gales of St. Mary's versus Stanford. Man, St. Mary's versus Stanford. Cal State Fullerton.
They are celebrating out on the West Coast. And they are also celebrating in SEC country because they get another team in. It's the Bulldogs of Mississippi State, led by slugger Madison Kennedy.
Mississippi State.
Friday night.
Mississippi State.
And Stanford has the most electric pitchers in all of college softball. And Nigeria Kennedy, we saw her last year at the World Series as a freshman. She's a sophomore now. And
Mississippi State.
Stanford to add depth to that pitching staff alongside Nigeria.
Let's go.
Ali Kaneshiro catches those pitchers.
Mississippi State is a 3 seed. What? Mississippi State.
All right, there are your top 8 seeds for the tournament. NCAA regional play gets underway on Friday around the country. And Texas, for the first time, the overall number 1 seed. A big start for the Big 12, as well as the SEC and Pac-12. Those teams, remember, they win their regional, they would stay home.
Mississippi State is in.
95% of the time, the home team wins and advances. I'm going to check in right now with how they roll.
Mississippi State's in the regional. Let's go. We're in the regional. Mississippi State is in. Let's go.
She joins us now, Reese Atwood, or as I like
Let's go.
Reese Batwood. And I love that she's coming to us from the
Mississippi State is in the Stanford Regional. We'll play. No, we're 2 seed. We'll play Cal State Fullerton. No, 3 seed. Cal State Fullerton.
Oh, wonderful. Well,
Yes,
you
go.
had an incredible season. The Longhorns as a whole. Let's start with your team, because this team has beaten some of the biggest big dogs in all of softball. How did this young squad really find their mojo this season?
I think just like the family aspect of this team, we've come together. We've created this like great culture here in Texas, and being able to like play for each other has really
I'll be right back.
given us the success.
Let's go.
For you took a huge step forward. You were phenomenal.
Mississippi State is in the.
There was improvement from your freshman year to this year. I just
291 freshman year, 427 this year. Home runs went from 11 to 22. How were you able to put it together at the plate so quickly in your sophomore season?
I think just maturing as a player, being able to like trust myself, and then also being able to have like an amazing team that's with me and supporting me has like really given me the chance to succeed.
You grew up in Texas. I've heard you say in other interviews that you have dreamed of wearing Texas across your chest since you were a little girl. What does it mean to you to now be representing them as the #1 overall seed for the Long Beach?
It means a lot just to be able to live here and play at our home field. We're extremely grateful to be able to host, so I'm super excited to see how it goes.
Well, thank you so much, Reese. We'll see you coming up in Mayhem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Beth, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Thanks, Reese. Well, there are some of the other watch parties around the country. We've unveiled half the field. We've got another 32 teams to go, and we find out the other 8 teams that'll be hosting regionals.
The NCAA Softball Championship Selection Special is presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Unique style, cutting-edge innovation, and thoughtful details inspired by you. This is the all-electric RC. This
Okie dokie.
is electrified.
Feeling from a backed up gut.
Mississippi State
Naturally with the water in your body to help
is going out west, or the west.
Premier fiber gummies.
This makes no sense. What does lunch become? We deserve better. This is Popeye's new golden barbecue sandwich. So sweet and tangy.
Let's bring flavor back. Bring taste back.
Let's bring lunch back.
We don't make sense. We make chicken. If you're living with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis or active psoriatic arthritis, symptoms can sometimes take you out of the moment. Now there's Sky Rizzy. So you can show up with clearer skin and show it off. With Sky Rizzy, you can take each step with 90% clearer skin.
Mississippi State's in the regional, baby. Let's go.
Sky Rizzy can help you get moving, less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Serious allergic reaction.
Mississippi State is in the regional. Let's go. We're going to Stanford. We're going to Stanford to take on Cal State Fullerton. Man, let's go. Let's go. You better watch out for the Bulldogs because we're coming. We're coming. Mississippi State is coming. I better. The Cal State Fullerton, we are coming. Let's go, baby.
Fantastic. 371 batting average. Second in the West Conference. Led him in doubles. This year, 306.
Mississippi State is in. Let's go.
Trophy, who might be next? Perhaps it's time for a first-timer to break through and win it. Perhaps it will be the overall #9 seed in this year's tournament as we unveil the Baton Rouge Regional
LSU.
Tigers at Tiger Park Friday night at 6 Eastern.
LSU is in.
Network led by Sydney Berzon and Taylor Pleasance in their 18th
LSU is in as a 9 seed. They'll take on Jackson State.
Also, headed to the Baton Rouge Regional, the Salukis of Southern
Illinois heads to the LSU Regional.
And they too are jumping for joy out of the Missouri Valley. They will start playing Friday afternoon on ESPN.
They'll play
Cal Bears. There's another former
California.
with a home run hitter, Zeon Butler, Gianna Bell, Logan Kiwaroga in their 35th NCAA tournament, Jess. And it starts with the 9 seed LSU.
It does. And we're talking about LSU. You know what we're going to talk about some outfield defense. They showed off in the SEC tournament. All kinds of plays they were making. They are led by their pitching, though. Sydney Berzon and Kelly Lynch. Simeon back went 14 innings pitched, 208 pitches. That was one game.
Mississippi State is in.
Game-winning hits in that tournament. She hit 379.
Double elimination format, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those are the folks in the Baton Rouge Regional.
The Baton Rouge Regional. LSU versus Jackson State. Southern Illinois versus California. The 10th seed is Duke. Blue Devils.
With an outstanding pitching staff, they are looking to get to the World Series for the first time in school history with their Player of the Year, Player Davis.
They'll be going against in the Durham Regional.
Against the Bears of Morgan State.
Morgan State Bears will be playing against Duke in the Durham Regional.
So are the Utes of Utah.
The Utah Utes.
They reached the finals again this year.
They'll be playing.
They were at the World Series a year ago, led by pitcher Mariah Lopez.
They'll be playing.
And for the Utes, Friday, noon Eastern, will be an early start for them.
They'll be playing
Gamecocks of
South Carolina.
Out of the SEC with Atlanta Vaughter.
South Carolina is in.
The Gamecocks will be battle tested out of the Southeastern Conference, Amanda, as they head to Duke to see the Blue Devils.
And this Duke team is really well balanced. When you look at their stats, they can hit, they can pitch, and they can defend. They're up at the top and national ranks in all of those categories. But Jayla Wright and Cassidy Purd, another one of those best 1-2 punches that you can talk about. And the season that Claire Davidson has put together, you mentioned the ACC Player of the Year, 61 RBI, 17 home runs, hitting over 400.
There is a look at the Durham Regional.
The Durham Regional.
How about the 11th seed and the team that puts dogs into bulldogs? We're going to Georgia.
Georgia Bulldogs is hosting.
Athens Regional features Georgia.
11 Regional. The Athens Regional.
To the Women's College World Series, top 10 in the nation in home runs hit this year. Friday night, 5:30 Eastern.
They'll be going against
The Seahawks of UNC
Wilmington.
Seahawks advancing for the second time. A seventh inning comeback win in the final. Their MVP, Kara Hammock, in the circle. Also going to Athens.
Going to Athens.
USA champs, the Liberty Flames.
The Liberty Flames.
Rachel Roop and Megan Fortner. Savannah Jesse with the walk-off double in the ninth inning to win it in extras in the conference final. Way to go to the Flames. And they will be taking on the Charlotte 49ers. Friday, 3:30 Eastern out of the American Athletic Conference, led by slugger Ariana Rhodey.
See you at the back.
How about Rhodey with 20
Charlotte 49ers.
RBI on the season?
They were a 2 seed, yeah. Charlotte 49ers.
How about them dogs? The way they swing the bat, that's what they're known for. Those apogee swings. And they've been led by the bat from Dana Kearney, who has been clutch. 417 with runners in scoring position. 43% of her hits have been extra base hits, including 59 career home
Charlotte.
runs. Also with a big bat.
11 seed Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia versus UNC Wilmington. Liberty versus Charlotte. Friday at 3 Eastern. Arkansas Razorbacks.
NCAA top 10 defensive team this year as the SEC gets another host. And who will the Razorbacks open up with Friday night? How about the Red Hawks of Southeast Missouri
State versus Arkansas.
Their top hitter, I think she's only struck out 5 times all season. Hey, they're going to start out with Arkansas on Friday. Who else is going to Fayetteville? How about the Big East champs? The Villanova Wildcats.
The Villanova Wildcats.
Allie Jones, 2 dingers to win the Big East final. And for Villanova, they will open up Friday at 6 Eastern on ESPN Plus against the 8-time national champion
Arizona Wildcats.
Out of the Pac-12, the freshman Reagan Shockey and 20-game winner Aisha Silva Michelle. They're all headed to Arkansas.
They're going to Arkansas.
Team that really can rip it and rip it. They've got great arms in the circle. Morgan Linestock, outstanding drop ball. Robin Heron from the left side, really good rise ball. They've got that outstanding defense, and we talked about that. And then when it comes to the long ball, they've got Hannah Gamble, 12 home runs, a great third baseman. Bree Ellis, really good pickup, transferring over.
Arkansas is a 12 seed. Arkansas is a 12 seed.
We're going to hear from Kurt McGuff in the chair a little bit later on in the show because now things get interesting. These last 4 seeds that will be regional hosts. Let's move on to number 13, Louisiana, with the Lafayette region.
The Louisiana Lafayette is the 13th seed.
25th consecutive trip to the NCAA tournament out of the Sun Belt Conference, looking for a 7th trip to the Women's College World Series.
Louisiana Raging Cajuns, they'll be going against the Princeton Tigers.
Ivy League led by Sonia John and Lauren Sabloni.
The Princeton Tigers.
There you go, Ivy. 13th NCAA tournament for Princeton. Heading down to Cajun country. A little bit closer to home and a shorter trip for the Ole Miss Rebels at large out of the SEC. A team a lot of folks thought might be on the bubble. They are in.
Ole Miss is in.
The Rebels will open up Friday night on ESPN2 against the Baylor Bears out of the Big 12.
The Baylor Bears and Ole Miss. Baylor Bears, Ole Miss versus the Baylor Bears in the Louisiana Lafayette Regional.
They got the good mix of speed, some grit, of course that power. Speed, 81 stolen bases led by Maya Davis.
Wow.
Batting average 24 infield.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Big home runs from her. Brooke Ellis at a 569 slugging percentage. Their offense leads the way.
All right, continuing to fill in your bracket, we're going to go back to the right side, and for the 2nd year in a row, this is going to get tongues wagging. Because the 14th seed is the Alabama Crimson Tide. Another SEC school gets to host the Tuscaloosa
Alabama Crimson Tide
as they try and get back to the Women's College World
is in the tournament.
and get a 2nd national championship. Who does the Tide start out with Friday afternoon on ESPN Plus? It's the Spartans of USC Upstate.
The USC Upstate.
They're going to try and run those bases and run them often against the Tide. Also headed to T-Town, the Lady Lions of Southeastern Louisiana.
The Southeastern Louisiana.
As champions of the Southland, Lexi Johnson, one of the weekend stars, a 3-run walk-off home run in the final. Loud and proud, ladies. That's the way to do it. They, by the way, have wins over the SEC, ACC, and Big Ten this year. They're going to see another ACC school Friday afternoon because it's the Clemson Tigers. Double elimination format, Friday, Saturday.
The Clemson Tigers.
Tuscaloosa. They have the reigning national player of the year in Valerie Cagle.
Wow.
And Alabama stays home again, Smitty, as a 14 seed.
And that is key, because Alabama and the Rhodes House, one of the toughest places to play ball, and it's all about Kayla Beaver in the circle. 160.
The Clemson Tigers are in. I'll be right back.
She has just been outstanding, and it's got to be the boppers for Alabama to get some runs up on the board. Henley Allen and Abby Butcher, when they put runs up on the board for Beaver, these are some really tough Crimson Tide to beat.
All right, that's a former national champ at 14. How about another former national champ at 15? The Florida State Seminoles are staying home in Tallahassee at the Seminole Softball Complex with Coach Lonnie Alameda. Champs in 2018, they have reached the championship series twice in the last 3 years. This is a team that knows the road and how to get there. They will start out on the ACC network.
Florida State.
Against the Mocs of Chattanooga.
Florida State.
Led by their power hitter, Teddy Phillips.
And versus Chattanooga.
And also in ERA.
Chattanooga.
And they are headed to Tallahassee. To be in town. How about another SEC at-large? The Auburn Tigers. And their ace pitcher, Matty Penta. A handful of big wins on the resume. They're going to take on the UCF Knights out of the Big 12, led by Janisha Rowe.
UCF Knights.
Consecutive time for the Knights getting into the field.
The UCF Knights.
They are having a good time in Orlando. That way. All right, so there you go. FSU, Chattanooga, Auburn, and UCF. And it starts, Amanda, with the Noles.
Well, the Noles start with their offense. Top 10 scoring team. They have a top 10 batting average in the nation. And Jason Beecham.
The 15th seed Florida State Seminoles.
Batting average, home run, and RBI. And also Issa Torres, another freshman.
Man.
Added to this offense. And don't forget, they still have the leaders and the veterans with Kevin Clary, Kaylee Mudge, and Kaylee Harding, who have felt like they've been there forever. They bring that experience piece to the Noles.
All double elimination format all weekend long. So the drama building for that final home team, that final seed. And we're going to stay with our national championship theme. It is the Texas A&M Aggies at the Ryan College Station.
The 16th.
Going to have some fun at Davis Diamond.
The 16th seed Texas A&M Aggies.
National champs, outstanding with a third-place finish this year in the SEC. They're going to start play Friday night on ESPN Plus against the U-Albany Great Danes.
U-Albany.
In the America East and in the field for the very first time. Wendy Hammond was the pitcher of the year in that conference. We only have 2 teams left. Only 2 more getting into the field. And one of them is the Nittany Lions of Penn State.
Penn State.
With their outstanding
Penn State Nittany Lions.
Name it. Caitlin Morrison, Maddie Gordon.
It's going to be
Swing it out in Happy Valley. Get over the creamery, ladies, and get some of that ice cream. You deserve it.
The Penn State Nittany Lions is going to be playing.
This is it. Who's going to get it? And play Penn State Friday afternoon on ESPN.
The final spot.
Ready to go. Bobcats of Texas State.
Texas State.
As Sun Belt champions. With ace Jessica Mullins.
The Texas State Bobcats.
Texas State made it. As they won their conference championship. They do, Smitty, have a win against A&M this year.
The Texas State Bobcats.
Know that those farmers can fight. They've had a really good year. And Kennedy has been strong in the circle. 183 strikeouts for
Man.
15 batting average, a 306 batting average. They've got 69 stolen bases. Cooper Woolley, Trinity Canyon with 15 home runs. Allie Enright.
It's about to be over.
Trisha Ford is doing an outstanding job in her second year. These farmers, well, they're Amanda, these Aggies are tough, and I know you love that.
That's at the Bryan College Station, or College Station Regional. So there you go. The 16 seeds, the field of 64. All 13 SEC teams get in. Big 12 gets 3 of the top 5 seeds. The last 4 in, Indiana, Ole Miss, Penn State, UCF. The first 4 out, BYU, Louisville, Texas Tech, and Wichita State. We're going to hear from the committee chair
All right.
in a little bit, but we want to hear from our experts first. We'll go around the horn. Again, Jess, start with you. Your thoughts on the field of 64 and the top 16.
That's going to be it. That's the field of 64. It's going to be fun. So that's going to be it. So thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.